Hello, my name is Luis Gonzalez, and today we'll be playing the game Suplex Smackdown. Let me lower the audio so you guys can hear me talking better, because this game is extremely loud. Alright, and we will start playing. For my playtest today, I was tasked with the B-type bug, or the severe bug. Nothing that'll make the game crash like right away, make it unplayable, but something that'll definitely block progression when going on forward. So one of the mechanic of this game is that you have to grab the enemies with F, and then you can make jumps with them over these objects, like so. And the goal of the game is to just climb this skyscraper using that trick to, as well, suplex with the enemies to jump. And the glitch that I found comes further on. Once you get past this first little area. So let me do that. You jump up here again, up here again. Alright, and I reached what seems to be the first major boss fight, or a major arena. So these are the enemies we have to defeat, but the bug that I discovered is that if you go to this ladder right here, then when you're trying to maybe escape from the enemies or get some distance, and then you hit the dash key, you hit F, you teleport like that outside the arena, and it blocks you from getting back in. I can't get back into the arena. I can't finish the boss fight. Completely just blocks progression and makes the game unbeatable from this perspective. So this is a major bug that needs to be fixed.
Hello, so today we are testing for the minor bug. As I was playing through, I found one that it only happened when I got down to this area. So I just started from here, and so hold on. So once you get out here, and let's say on our last life, you can see it now actually. It just starts spitting the bots over there. It looks like they're coming out of the wall. I wonder if we can jump over there. Yeah, it just starts spawning a bunch of these guys, or it spits them out into no man's land. So yeah, there we go. So we are testing for the general game bug, and one that I've seen is if you are trying to do the platforming, you will get stuck, and it will either end your game if you're on your last life, which is what I'm showing here, or it will just absolutely reset you. So let's start the platforming. It happens at a certain spot, which I wanted to show from the beginning in case it happened again, but I think it's this next one up. Yeah, okay, so once you get here, and let's say you try to make this jump and you didn't, and you failed, you get stuck here, and you could slide along this, and then it will just end your game. It will just stop all process even if you try to jump down. So yeah.
Alright, so here, once you get to the final boss with the shoal, doing a mega suplex into the crowd of shoals, no one is defeated. And the health bars are going down even after a regular suplex. So even after the forward, still nothing, and they get back up. And I also have other bugs with them getting stuck in the wall and nothing happens, but if you pause it and you click the show health bar, even if you click and drag, the health bar goes up and down, and you're technically soft locked here because it's not linked. So yeah, I believe that's a crash because you can't progress any further. And then continuing, they kind of get stuck in the wall as well, as you've seen. But yeah, that's pretty much all of the bugs we found. With the Shoal Health Bar. Alright, so we are here again with the Suplex Smackdown, and in particular, we're looking for another kind of crash and analyzing the assets. So while playing the game, I kind of noticed some assets you can insinuate or execute the falling animation, which then makes you lose a life. And it's just on certain assets, particularly these cubicles. If you dash into them, I believe you're going to get stuck because of geometry and physics and how the game engines work. But here is where it happens. And I fall, and it resets you and teleports you forward, and you lose a life from there. But not every asset does that. Specifically, like, the boxes, the file cabinets, certain chairs, the trash bins in the final boss's room. But it's consistent with certain surfaces as well, I believe here as well. Yep, you're going to try to get caught right in between the assets, and there it is again. And we get the reset. So that is a severe bug, and then we have another one similar to what my teammate found. But once you grab the employee and you suplex him just into the wall stage, it's going to start spitting him out of the wall now and do the infinite spawning glitch. So, yeah. Not a serious game ending bug, but definitely I'm sure after a long playtest it will eventually start to break the physics and crash the game. Doesn't happen in further ones, but you can also multiply dash and get stuck as well.
One of the bugs I found were that the boxes you can see through to the wall and to other boxes rather than inside the box itself. Another one is that the contrast outside is very extreme, making it difficult for players to see.